Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let me know that you can hear me. Let me know that you can see me, everyone. Hello. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me to guide you in your heart and healing and love. If this is your first time with me, let me know in the chat. If you've been on this journey with me for years or maybe months, let me know. How long have you been with me on this journey of healing and love? Let me know. Thank you, Levi. Thank you. So, how is everyone doing? I'm so excited to be here. Let's check in and see who's here. Hello, Levi. Hello, Linda. Hello, Leanne. Hi, Amy. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Oh, I'm so excited. My heart is just pouring open. Let me know if this is your first time with me, please. And if this is your first time with me, then I am Generous Janetti Kendall, and I am a love leader, a love mentor. And just to tell you a little bit about me, I am on a mission to bring unconditional love to this world. I truly believe at the core of my soul, the core of my being, that love is not something we do. Love is not something we get. Love is something that we are. Love is who we are. And when we talk about this energy of, God or spirit or higher self, what that essentially is just love. And so I am on a mission not to teach, but to awaken in every single person the remembrance that you are love. And my intention today and my intention every single time I come live is to help you to feel so loved by me, that to help you to feel so wanted, to help you to feel so adored, that it heals every single aspect of your body, that it heals every single aspect of your soul. It heals your mind and your spirit and your body. So let's just begin. Let me know in the chat. Do I have your permission to love on you? Do I have your permission? Can I have your permission to remind you that I love you and that I see you and that you are loved? Do I have your permission? It's my first time and I need some healing. My heart is broken. Oh, Amy, I am here. I'm going to help you. I'm going to guide you. And I also just want to, start off by saying that take everything that I say to resonance with you. Don't take anything that I say as fact. Don't take anything that I say as truth. If it works for you, if it feels good to you, then apply it. Allow it to resonate with you. Take the information, use it as your own. But if it doesn't feel good, then maybe it's not for you. There are many truths, there's many beliefs on the systems in this world, and I truly believe that there is no one truth for everyone. There are many truths for the individual path on this journey. And I believe that any teacher that says this is truth, this is the one way, is full of it. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's just dive right in, okay? I'm so excited. I'm so ready to love you. And let me know in the chat, what brings you here today? Amy, thank you for being vulnerable and sharing that your heart is broken. I specialize in heartbreak healing. As I stated, I'm a love leader, and I specialize in helping people who are experiencing a breakup or, working through maybe childhood traumas, and they're looking to manifest and to create that long-lasting relationship that they desire. So let's just begin. I start off my lives with us just grounding into this present moment, connecting us all into higher states of consciousness. And then I will bring us into the talk today. I would then open us up into a question and answer, and then we will end in a meditation. Let me know how that sounds to you guys. And I want to just invite us now to just close our eyes for just a moment. And we're not going to be here long. But just come into this moment with your eyes closed and just take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Grounding yourself into presence, grounding yourself into love. Taking another deep breath in, taking another deep breath out. Letting go of anything that happened before this moment, anything that will happen after this moment. And just take one more deep breath in. And a big deep breath out. And just imagining now that you are surrounded in a circle with everyone that's here, everyone that is on this live. And imagine that we are all gathered together to heal our heartbreak, to raise the vibration of love, to help us to come into unconditional love, unapologetically self-love, healing, renewal. And set your own individual intention for today. And imagine that there was a light shining down, ready to love you, ready to light you up, ready to heal you from the inside out. And imagine that this light is shining down from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, filling every atom, every molecule, every cell of your body up with love, with healing. And breathe into that. And breathe out. And now bring yourself back into the image of us surrounded with each other in a circle of love, a circle of unity, a circle of peace. And from this place of love that you just anchored into your own being, ignite the circle with love, sending lots of love out and feeling that love coming back. Sending love out to the right of you, sending love out to the left of you, creating the circle of love, sending healing out to everyone to the right of you, sending healing out to everyone to the left of you. And feel this healing, recognizing that you may be in pain, you may be hurting, yet you do not have to heal alone. You are supported by a community with others who are healing, with others that see you, that heal you, that want to love you. So breathe into that. And breathe out. And when you're ready, I ask you to please just slowly bring yourself back into this moment, back into awareness, back into peace, back into unity. Opening up your eyes. Welcome back, beautiful souls. All right, everyone. So welcome. I invite you to please communicate with me. I invite you to please be vulnerable, to be open, to be raw, to be real. I want you to know that wherever you're at today, whether you're in pure joy and happiness, or you are in complete heartbreak and stress and sadness and anger, I want you to know that all of you is welcome. Every single part of you is welcome here today. You are not late, Louise. And hello, Louise. Thank you. I'm with you, Shanjetta. Thank you. Beautiful. So let's begin, okay? Let's heal those hearts, okay? And again, I invite you to please communicate with me. Please be open and honest. So I am passionate not only about love, but I am passionate about healing. And I am passionate about heartbreak. And with your permission, I just want to start by sharing a little bit of my journey. So I am now married. I now have a 4-month-old little boy. Yet my journey to get to where I'm at today, and I would say I'm happily married, happily in love. I am honestly, authentically in love with my life. Yet the journey to get here was not a fairy tale. I had to go through heartbreak after breakup, after pain, after abusive relationship, and with men who broke my heart and left me feeling rejected time and time and time and time again. All I ever wanted was my life partner. All I ever wanted was to get married, to have a family, to be where I am today. Yeah, I remember I'm crying right now because I remember when I used to cry myself to sleep at night. I remember what it was like to go on a first date with someone and to just pray that let this be the one, let this be the one. I remember what it was like to be in a relationship for years and think that this was the person I was going to spend the rest of my life with. To hear them say, we're breaking up. I don't love you anymore. I love someone else. I cheated on you. I even remember what it was like to be abused physically, emotionally, mentally by an ex-boyfriend and leaving a relationship with 2 black eyes and bruises all over my body. I have experienced heartbreak. And so wherever you're at today, I want to tell you that I understand. I remember it. And I am guiding you from a place of how I healed my heartbreak and how I got to where I am today. Happily married, happily in love, and being loved. I feel so loved with a son that lights up my whole entire world. Okay, let's change that. Can you hear me better? Is that better? Can you hear me a little bit better now? Way better. Okay, perfect. So I remember what it was like. I know. And so I'm on a mission to help other people to heal. So first off, I want to talk about what heartbreak really is. And the truth is, the end of a relationship is so painful. Not only because we're quote unquote breaking up with someone, but because it's a death. It's a form of grief that hurts just as much, if not more, than us physically losing someone we love to death. It's a form of death. And it's not only a death of the other person leaving us, but it's also a death of ourselves. It's a disconnection from ourselves. We've all heard the expression that we are who we hang around. And it is my belief that our partners are the greatest reflection of who we are. And who are you without that partner by your side? Who are you? How can you love yourself without the other person reflecting love back at you? Maybe you're asking yourself this. Maybe you're sitting there and you're feeling unloved. Maybe you're feeling rejected. Maybe you're feeling unworthy. Let me know if I'm hitting any of this. Maybe you're feeling unvalued, or you're feeling like you're not attractive enough. You're feeling like you're not good enough. Does any of that sound like it's hitting? I know that's what I used to think. And so this breakup is a form of grief. And it's similar to the death of a loved one. And so often, though, after a death, always comes a rebirth. And so with every broken heart, with every end of a relationship, it's an opportunity to grow. And the truth is, My truth is, at least. Again, take your own truth. Take what resonates, throw what it doesn't. But my truth has shown me that a heartbreak can be the most powerful catalyst for transformation and self-discovery. And so I want you to just reflect on your heartbreak for a moment, and whether this was the heartbreak of a relationship or a family member or friends. Those friendship breakups too, and those are heartbreaking. No, everyone talks about the romantic breakups, but so often we don't talk about the friendship breakups, and those ones can be even more painful sometimes than the romantic ones. Because those friendship breakups, those friends were the ones that held us through our last heartbreak. Those ones were the ones that we saw at our wedding standing next to us. Those are the ones that we saw raising our kids with us. So I want to acknowledge all heartbreak is real. And so I want to tell you that the reason that you are hurting, the reason that you are in so much pain is because you love so deeply. You are a lover. And the amount of your pain is the amount of your love. And so if you are sitting there completely shattered, completely brokenhearted, I want to tell you that you are courageous. You are brave. You are brilliant. You are a warrior, a warriorist to keep loving even when it hurts. You are so brave to keep your heart open when so many people find it easier to shut their hearts down. The reason that your heart hurts so bad is because you kept your heart open when other people closed down theirs. And only in keeping your heart open, yes, it can be painful. Yes, it can be shattering. But keeping your heart open also leads to greater love. Because yes, you know the amount of pain that you're in right now, but you also know the amount of love that you have for this person. You remember the pleasure and the ecstasy and the fun and the joy that you had. And that's why it's painful. So I want to invite you to celebrate this pain, to celebrate this heartache, to celebrate that your heart is so shattered right now. And see this as a celebration to show you how brave you are. And that sometimes our hearts have to be shattered so that we can rebuild it even stronger, even better. Sometimes a forest fire has to happen to create new lush. Sometimes a house has to be burnt down to then create our dream home. And so right now you are creating your dream love. You are creating your dream relationship. In every single aspect of that partner that you love and everything about them that you love, that you want to take into the next relationship, but also in every single way that they hurt you, every single way that they betrayed you, in every single way that they rejected you. You're taking that and building that opposite into your next partner. When someone rejects you, you're putting out a signal that says, I want a partner that adores me, that loves me. If your partner cheats on you, you are saying, I want a partner that is loyal. If your partner lied to you, you are saying, I want a partner that is honest. Sometimes your heart has to shatter so that you can wake up, you can rebuild, and you can find the love of your life. Is this resonating? Let's pause for a minute and let me know, is this resonating? Is this helping? Where are we at right now, everyone? Let me know, where are we at? Just give me a little chat. Say it. Give me some heart. Say it's resonating. Say it's not resonating. Be open. Be honest. Let me know where you're at. Very helpful. Very good. Good, Julie. I'm so glad. So every person who breaks your heart, every person who rejects you, redirects you, to your next great love. Every single person. And we have a higher self that knows why this is happening to you. Just like you are the higher self to your past self, to your child self, to your teenage self. You now, at this age, at this moment, hold the wisdom of you at 16 years old, at 10 years old, at 5 years old. Well, at those ages, you didn't know why things were happening to you. You didn't have the wisdom. But you can look back at yourself at 16 and you can know why things played out the way that they played out. And so, in the same way, we have a higher self. You have a higher self that knows why your heart has to be shattered right now, that knows why you have to go through this breakup, that knows why your heart is broken. And so I want to invite you, can I invite you to do a little, 1 minute exercise with me, just real quick. I'm going to read your comment in one moment, Amy. Okay, I'm going to come back to you. I want to invite everyone to just close their eyes for just 1 moment. We're not going to be here long. I want you to take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. And I want you to remember your very first heartbreak. I want you to remember the very first person that ever broke your heart. I want you to remember that very first breakup that you experienced. Remember their name, their face. And breathe into that. And breathe out. And remember what you were feeling. Maybe you were feeling then exactly what you're feeling now. Maybe you're feeling something different. But now ask yourself, coming back to this now version of yourself, looking back at that old version of yourself, if you could go back in time and change that situation so that you never got your heart broken, that person never broke up with you, that person never rejected you, that person never hurt you, would you go back and change it? Or would you keep it exactly how it is? And I invite you to open up your eyes and put it in the chat. Honestly, would you change it? Or would you keep it exactly the same? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Amy, I'm holding you. I'm holding you. I heal that this is around 2 deaths on your mom and your pup. Yeah, I heal that. Thank you so much for sharing. Again, I want to remind you that the amount of your pain is equal to the amount of your love, and to celebrate the pain that you're feeling because it means that you love deeply. Okay, I see that Shanjetta said that she would keep it exactly the same. Anyone else agree with that? I agree with that. And the reason is because that heartbreak led you to where you are right now. It led you to this partner that just broke up with you. It led you even to this moment of death in your family. It's making you stronger in this moment. It's helping you to grow in this moment. It's helping you to love deeply. It's giving you the muscle that you are building to be able to tackle this now. So sometimes we don't know why things are playing out the way that they are playing out. But we now know from this future lens why it had to happen that way. Every love leads to the next love. And for you, Amy, I'm hearing that, there was a physical death. And I want to remind you and tell you that this death, your mom and your pup, in my belief, again, my belief system, is that you now are able to be loved more than you ever were loved before. Because now you are being loved by your mom and you're being loved by your pug. without condition, without the conditioning of the ego or the physical body or the limitations that your mom had in this lifetime. We all have trauma, we all have pain. And so often, what prevents us from loving deeper is our own trauma, our own pain, our own limitations, our own inability to be present. And so, when this death has happened, physical death has happened, Amy, the limitations of that love are now gone. And so, your mom is able to love you even deeper than she physically could have loved you on this planet. She is able to guide you. She is able to teach you. She's able to lead you in a way that she couldn't before. No matter what your belief system is, no matter what your faith is or what your belief in the afterlife is, even if we wanted to be completely science-based, okay, the energy of your mother exists because of your memory of your mother exists. And from a spiritual point of view, I believe that, like science, energy is neither created or destroyed. And your mom is spiritually living on, guiding you in another dimension, time, and space. And so whatever your heartbreak is, whether it's a breakup of a partner or it's a death of a loved one, I want to tell you that your heartbreak is love. And so when we experience heartbreak, when we experience this, it's a message to come further into self-love and the importance of self-love on our journey. Before we can love anyone, we have to fully love ourselves. We have to be able to love ourselves fully, completely, before we can accept someone else telling us that we are beautiful. We have to be able to look in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. Before we can hear someone say, I love you, you have to be able to say, I love you. We all want to be wined and dined and taken out on dates and to feel seen and to be heard. And I want to invite you to give to yourself what you desire in a partner. If you want a partner that's going to take you out on dates and to dinners, take yourself on a dinner. If you want a partner that's going to buy you flowers, buy yourself flowers. If you want a partner that's going to write you love letters, write yourself love letters. And I want you to be open and honest and vulnerable and ask yourself, where in your relationship, honestly, and please share in the chat, where in your past relationship were you not loving yourself? And where was that reflected in the other person? The thing that broke your heart the most in the other person. I'm talking about a breakup right now, a breakup of, romantic relationship or friendship. The thing that ended your relationship. Where did you do that to yourself? For example, if they rejected you, where were you rejecting yourself? If they cheated on you, where were you cheating on yourself? If they lied to you, where were you lying to yourself? It is my belief that we subconsciously, again, not consciously, we don't do this consciously, but I believe that subconsciously we manifest our partners, our relationships, to reveal to us the places in our life that we need healing, that we're not loving ourselves, that we are not filling up our own cup. Our partners are the greatest reflection of who we are. And our partners, our friendships, our family, those closest to us, they will give us the greatest pleasure, but they also will give us the greatest pain because they can see our blind spots and they will reflect and project back at us the unhealed parts of ourselves that need tender love and care. So I want to invite you to be honest with yourself. And it's really, really hard, I know. But be open, be honest with yourself. And ask yourself, where you want loving yourself, where you were rejecting yourself, where you want being kind to yourself. And when you find that out, give that back to yourself. Take your power back and choose to love yourself. Choose to see your own worthiness. Choose to stop lying to yourself. Stop. Trust your intuition. Stop lying to yourself and trust your intuition when you knew. You knew. You have this beautiful guidance system that you can trust. But somewhere in your childhood, maybe you stopped trusting yourself. I want to invite you to trust yourself and to raise your self-esteem, to raise and set healthy boundaries, to have self-compassion, and to affirm to yourself your worthiness, your value, your love, your deservingness. Because you are so worthy, my love. You are so deserving, my love. And I want to ask you, how does that actually feel? Tell me in the chat. When I say I love you, when I say you're deserving, when I say that you're valuable, honestly, are you saying, yeah, I am? Or are you saying, this girl's full of bullshit? I don't feel that way. I bet some of you are actually sitting there thinking, no, this girl's full of bullshit. I'm not worthy. I'm not loved. I'm not adored. And that's where you need to work on. You know, I grew up Christian. And, the Bible always said that Jesus did not see people weeping. How did that go? That Jesus did not see people in illness. He saw people in health. And so I want to tell you that I see you in health. I see you loved. I see you worthy. I see you valuable. I see you deserving. And I want to be that reflection. I want to be that meal of the higher love in yourself. I want to help you to raise your self-esteem and to remember that you are worthy. And so one of the exercises I want to invite you to do is to choose 3 affirmations and to practice them daily. And maybe at first they feel wonky and they feel untrue. Maybe you choose the affirmation that I am worthy, and you look in the mirror and it just feels icky because you haven't yet practiced it. But the more you say it, the more you're going to start to believe it. So practice it. Just like riding a bike. You might fail at first, but if you keep riding, eventually maybe you'll win the Olympic. I don't know if those are actually bike Olympics. I have no idea. But you get the idea. Yes, exactly, Louise. Exactly. And so on the path of healing, it's important to release the emotional pain and to practice not only forgiveness for the other person, but to practice forgiveness to yourself. Where can you forgive yourself? Maybe you're thinking, I should have known better. Why didn't I trust my intuition? Why did I go on that date? Why didn't I just say goodbye before they passed away? Why didn't I just say I love you before they left? Why were my last words to them, I'm so mad at you? Forgive yourself. Everyone is your reflection. And you have to start with self-forgiveness to then forgive externally. And when it is time to forgive externally, I want to tell you that my belief, again, it's just my belief, that everyone's doing the best that they can with the knowledge and resources and consciousness, the consciousness that they have in every given moment. We have to forgive, and we have to be able, when you're ready, to step into forgiveness, recognizing that the hurt that you're feeling from that other person was caused by the consciousness that they were in that moment. And the reason that you are hurting is because that person who caused hurt to you was also hurting when they hurt you. If someone cheated on you, they cheated on you because they were hurting. If they lied to you, they lied to you because they were hurting. If they rejected you, it's because they were feeling rejected themselves. Hurt people hurt people, but loved people love people. And I believe so strongly in love that I believe that love is what's going to heal all of us. And so I want to invite you to heal your pain, whether it's from a breakup or it's through a death, with coming back to love and asking yourself, what would love do? How would love act? How would love behave? How would someone who loves themselves react to this situation? What would someone who loves themselves do in this situation? What would someone who loves themselves, how would they respond in this situation? What would love do? Love is the path to peace. Love is the path to freedom. Love is everything. And so I want to invite you guys to start your healing journey with the simplicity of love. Just love. Make that your mantra. Make that your affirmation. Just love. There's a slogan. Is that Nike? That's just do it. What if your slogan is just love? Just love. That person hurt you? Just love them. That person gave you joy? Just love them. You hurt yourself? Just love them. Just love. It starts with you. And second, come back into self-love. Before we can expect anyone to love us, we have to love ourselves. Because I'll tell you what's going to happen is that someone can only love you to the extent and the consciousness that you love yourself. So if you are seeking higher love, if you are seeking a relationship with someone who adores you, who worships you, then you have to first adore and worship yourself. You have to be willing to give yourself love when the other person is not able to give you love. We are often in these relationships, and like I said, they trigger our deepest wounds, but they don't cause our wounds. They don't cause our wounds. And I'm going to give you an example, okay? Let's say you go to the doctor, okay? This is an extreme example, okay? But stick with me. If you go to the doctor, and those who have been with me, you might have heard me say this before. Actually, let me get a little drink of water. If you go to the doctor, and the doctor says, you have cancer, you have an illness, you're not going to look at the doctor and say, you gave me cancer, you made me sick. You have this understanding that the doctor didn't cause the illness. The doctor didn't cause you to have cancer. The doctor instead was the discoverer of the cancer. They discovered the illness. They found it. They seen it. They observed that you have a sickness. and then they presented the information to you. In the same way, our partners are triggering an unhealed part of ourselves and revealing to us, hey, you still have a wound of rejection. Hey, you still have a wound of unworthiness. Hey, you still have a feel of being cheated on. Hey, you still have a feel of this or that. They are revealing to us what's unhealed inside of us. And so often in our relationships, though, we point fingers and we say, you caused me pain. You hurt me. You abandoned me. You rejected me. When in reality, they didn't cause that wound. They only revealed it. They only helped you discover it. And so the option now is you have 3 options. You can either allow that doctor, the doctor of your partner, the doctor of that friendship, the doctor of that relationship, to help you to heal from it and stay in that relationship to help you to heal. That's option 1. Option 2 is that you find a new doctor. You say, well, you know what? I cannot heal with you. You cannot be my doctor. And you find someone else to help you heal from it. Whether that is you getting a coach, I'm a coach, or you seeking therapy, or you asking a friend, or maybe you even get into another relationship. Maybe you go through this breakup and you find someone else. But that doctor, you can't run from your illness. That doctor has to help you heal if you allow them to help you heal. And so often we run from relationship to relationship thinking it's going to be different with someone else. But it's not different because that doctor didn't cause that illness. They didn't cause that wound. They're only revealing it. Okay, so stay with me. So that's option 2. Option 3 is that you be your own doctor. You choose, I am my doctor. I'm going to heal this. I'm going to overcome this. I'm going to meditate, and I'm going to look within me, and I'm going to journal, and I'm going to do this by myself. And I want to tell you that all 3 of those options are the right option, and that none of those options are the wrong option. And that at one point, maybe one option will be the right option for right now. And then maybe there will be the other one. I gave the example of I once was in a relationship and I left that relationship with bruises all over my body. Not only did I leave that relationship emotionally broken, but I left that relationship physically broken with black eyes and bruises all over my arm. And so it took me 3 months. It took me 3 months from the first time he laid his hands on me until I walked away. Because at first, the first option was that I was going to stay with that doctor. I was going to try to heal with that doctor until I realized that I can't heal with that doctor because I just couldn't do that. So then I tried option 2. I then got therapy. I left that relationship. I finally left that relationship. It took me 3 months. And I leaned on my friendships, and I leaned on therapy, and I looked at those doctors. And then I found meditation, and I closed my eyes, and I looked to spirit, and I looked to higher guidance. So I'm telling you, there is no wrong path to take. Choose the path that is right for you. You can do it, and you will do it. The amount of your pain is the amount of your love. Do not, I am encouraging you. I'm asking you. Don't close down your heart. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how painful it is. I want to invite you to keep your heart open. Because each love leads to the next great love. And just like you stated before, that you wouldn't go back in time to your first heartbreak, and you wouldn't change it. You would do that heartbreak all over again, because you know that that heartbreak led to the next heartbreak, the next partner, and the next partner, and the one that you are now crying over. It's a puzzle piece, and you are gathering all of these puzzle pieces of self-discovery, of higher love, for your evolution, for your expansion. So keep your heart open. Just love. Just do it. I am on a mission to bring unconditional love back to the world. I believe with every cell and every atom of my body that unconditional love is what's going to end the wars. It's going to end the abuse. It's going to end the hurt. We may live in a conditional world, but our love does not have to be conditional. We can still love and still walk away. I am happily and married to my husband. And I still love every single partner that came before him. I would never leave my husband for that other love. But I still love them. I will always love them. I will always wish them well. Even the one who left me with bruises all over my body. Because I believe in my heart that he deserves to be loved. I believe that the reason that he caused bruises on my body was because he was lacking self-love. Because he didn't receive love as a child. He didn't feel loved as a child. And you can't give what you don't have. And so my solution is to love him anyways. To wish him well anyways. Yet love myself more. And so I believe my slogan, if you've been with me for a while, you've heard this before, I'm going to say it again. It's literally my quote on my email, on my signature, on my Instagram, and everything. Love is unconditional, but someone's presence in your reality is conditional when it interferes with your own self-love. And what I mean by that is that love is unconditional, always. But someone's presence in your reality, you staying in that relationship, you being in their presence is conditional. If they're causing you physical bruises, if they're rejecting you, if they continue to trigger that wound and don't want to be your doctor to help you heal from it, then you have to love yourself more. You have to love yourself more. You have to unconditionally love yourself more than you love that other person, and you have to walk away still loving them, loving yourself more. Love does not go away. And the reason that love does not go away is because love is who you are. Love is not something you do. It's who you are. At the soul of your being, you are love. You've always been love. You always will be love. Love is the answer. Love is what's going to help you to heal from that heartbreak. Again, you are hurting from that heartbreak because you love deeply. So let yourself hurt. Let yourself feel pain, because it's a symbol of how deeply you are a lover. So let's just pause. Take that all in. Breathe that all in. Breathe that all out. Did that help? Did that resonate? MJ, what if those 30 extra pounds are just extra love? What if you needed that 30 extra pounds on your body because every pound is more love. What if you didn't see the weight as negative, but instead you saw it as positive? What if you see it as protection, as you comforting yourself, as you protecting yourself, as you keeping yourself safe? If the world breaks down and we don't have food and you can't make it to the grocery store, you're going to be grateful for every single pound extra on your body because it's going to keep you alive longer. You have more storage right now. You have more love stored. So yes, even when you gain 30 pounds, love every single part of your body. Love every single part of your soul. Love every single part of your spirit. Love every single part of your mind, even the parts that you don't love. And I know that sounds counterproductive, but the things that you claim not to love about yourself, what if you loved the things you didn't love about yourself? What if you honored that as your authenticity? What if you took that as your strength? What if you took the things that you don't prefer, the shadow aspects of yourself, as ways that you've protected yourself, ways that you've kept yourself safe? What if you've given love, if you gave love back to it? Yes, it has a loving purpose. Absolutely. So, I'm going to pause here. I have a 4-month-old little boy. So, I want to take 5 minutes to answer any questions that you have. So, please put any questions in the chat, and then I will lead us into a meditation. In the meantime, do I have your permission to tell you about all of the things that are going on in my world? Can I have your permission to invite you to all of my offerings? Do I have your permission? Put in the chat. Yes, yes, beautiful. I only act on permission because I believe everyone should ask for permission. So if you enjoyed today's live, then I have a Heal, Heartbreak, Find Love course that I would love to invite you to go even deeper into healing, even deeper into love. I also have meditations on healing. I also have a course called Harmonizing Your Relationship that is designed for anyone who is in a relationship that may be going through a little bit of a rough patch and wants to come back into connection, or anyone who's in a relationship and is having the most amazing, best relationship of your whole entire life, and you just want to evolve and grow and make your relationship from great to orgasmic and amazing and even better. Those are my 2 signature programs. I also have a conscious communication program that is designed to help you to enhance and to evolve and to grow your communication skills in any relationship, to communicate more consciously, to better be heard, and to heal other people well. I also have a chakra course that will help to align your chakras, to balance your chakras. And on the back end, I am working on 2 courses that have not yet been published, just to get you guys all excited. Is a course all on play and how to bring play into your relationship, how to make it more fun, more filled with love. Because so often we think about seduction as this sexiness, this woman in the red dress, the woman with her very revealing. But some of the most seductive things in the world is that childlike sense of play, that childlike sense of wonder. I shared with you, I have a 4-month-old little boy. And the way that he seduces me to play with him, to laugh with him, to hold him, that little boy knows that every single time he cries, every single time he laughs, He is seducing me to tend to him, to see him, to heal him, to love him. So seduction is not just about sex, but seduction is about the childlike innocence. And so I'm so excited. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm so excited that I am putting this course together right now. So that's on the horizon. And then I also am getting ready to do a unconditional love challenge. You guys are hearing it first. I have a higher love group on Facebook. I invite everyone to join. You can look up that if you want. But I am doing a 7-day higher love challenge that will then be put back on this dashboard very soon. So you guys can join that. So those are the 2 things that are coming, the 4 courses that I have. And then I also offer one-on-one stuff. I offer packages, one-on-one sessions. And so if anyone's interested in that, Insight Timer has a very strict rule around me promoting outside of Insight Timer. So I'm just going to leave it. If you're interested in hearing more, check out the link in my description. My name is Jen Rose Janetti. You can find my name everywhere on Instagram, on Facebook, my website. Check it out. I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to violate Insight Timer's platform. But I am here to serve you. I am here to love you. I am here to empower you. I am here to motivate you. I am here to tell you how worthy you are, how deserving you are, how valuable you are. And if nothing more, I hope that you are leaving here feeling so loved, feeling so wanted, feeling so seen that you can't help but leave here loving others, valuing others, and expanding that love outwards. So, okay. Has anyone done? I don't know. Has anyone done any of my stuff here in the chat? Nikki. So all of this live, if you missed any of this, I upload this right onto YouTube. So you can always watch the replays on my YouTube channel. And my YouTube is just Jenna Rose Janetti. So you didn't miss anything. You just came in exactly when you needed to come in, and you can watch the rest later. So all of my courses are here on the Insight Timer dashboard as well, and off of the dashboard as well. Again, I'm not supposed to promote anything, but if you take it off of the dashboard, then I also offer extras that are not included on the platform. So I will just leave that there. Again, I want to respect this I want to respect this container of Insight Timer because Insight Timer has given me so much. And I love this platform. I love what I do. Can you tell that I love what I do? So I'm very happy. Any other questions before we go into the meditation? And I also want to tell you guys, my inbox is always open. Feel free to message me anytime. In a world of people turning people away when they're hurting, I am here to keep my inbox completely open, to be here for you, to support you, to love you, to empower you in any way that I can. So feel free to send me a message. I also have a community here on Insight Timer called Higher Love. I also have a community off of here called Higher Love. So again, you can find all of my information off of this platform. So deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, everyone. So I'm going to lead us into a meditation. If you are not staying for the meditation, I thank you guys so much for joining today. I thank you for being a part of this conversation today. I thank you for showing up just as you are. You are perfect and you are divine. And if you are staying for the meditation, it's probably going to be a shorter meditation today because I do have my 4-month-old little boy that I need to go kiss his face nonstop. So I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes. I channel whatever comes through, comes through. So we'll see where it goes. And last but not least, if you are not yet following me, please make sure to follow me. I am intending to go live at least once a week. I am constantly updating the platform with new meditations, new courses, new content. And if you found value today, if this was worth your time, then I invite you to leave a donation of gratitude to show me that this was worth it for you, that you valued this. It helps me to know that I am helping, that I'm inspiring, that I'm serving, so that I can do more, I can give more. The more I receive, the more I can give. It's energy. So the more, it's the sun. The more the sun shines down on us, the more that we can give. So I always invite that as well. So I love you guys so much. Let's just close down our eyes. I'm going to lead us into a meditation. So I ask you to just find presence in this moment. Take a deep breath into this moment. Take a deep breath out. Settling yourself into this present awareness. Breathing in. Breathing out. Taking another deep breath in. Taking another deep breath out. And calling upon wherever you find your faith. Whether this is God, Goddess, Spirit, ancestors, animals, yourself, your future self, your past self. Call upon wherever you find your faith in this moment. And ask this faith to be the love, to give the love that you need right now. Request and invite this to be your source of love in this moment, to be your source of healing in this moment. And breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. Taking another deep breath. Breathing now into your heart. Breathing out of your heart. With every breath, inviting your heart to open. With every exhale, inviting your heart to expand. Inviting breath into your heart. And imagining this source of love. This faith of love. To shine light into your heart. To fill every broken piece of your heart, as you say, every pain, every hurt, every atom, every molecule, every cell, back into love. Inviting this light to heal your heart. Imagining all of these pieces coming together like a puzzle piece. Reforming your heart. Reminding yourself that every hurt leads to greater love, higher love. Breathe into that. And breathe out. And recognize for a moment the beating of your heart. And pause there for a moment, feeling into this beating. Noticing that although you may say that your heart is broken, even though you may say that your heart is shattered, even though you may say that your heart is hurting, your heart is still beating. Your heart is not broken. Your heart is not shattered. Your heart is not wounded. For your heart has been beating continuously every moment since you were created in the womb of your mother, continuing to speed up and slow down and to regulate itself for your aliveness, for your health. Breathe in to this love that your heart has for you. And breathe that love back into your heart now. Giving your heart back the love that it has given to you. Choosing now to beat for your heart, to live for your heart. Breathing into this and breathing out. And just stay here for a moment, reflecting on this beating of your heart, healing your heart, and coming back into unconditional love. Breathing in through your nose and out through your heart. Opening and expanding your heart. Shivering away any pain, any hurt. Breathing into your heart. Breathing out. And when you are ready, slowly coming back into the space. Noticing how you feel. Placing your hands on your heart. Connecting back to your heart. Breathing in and breathing out. And when you're ready, opening up your eyes, coming back into the space. Noticing how you feel. Noticing what you hear. Noticing what you smell. Noticing what you taste. And noticing what you see. Welcome back, beautiful souls. Welcome back. Thank you for allowing me to lead you into healing, into love. If I can support you in any way, if you would like more support, more love, feel free to send me a message and I'm happy to support you in whatever way you need. I have many offerings to meet you wherever you're at. I am so grateful for you. I love what I do. I am passionate about what I do. This is everything to me. I hope that you can see and that you can feel my love, that you can see how excited I am to support you, to love you. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am forever grateful. I invite you guys to come back tomorrow to check out my dashboard, check out the Heal Heartbreak course, to check out meditations. Check it all out. I invite you back. And again, follow me if you're not yet following me. I will be setting up a new live. If there's any topics or themes that you desire, inbox me, let me know. I tailor all of my lives to the collective of what people need. So thank you guys so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Now feel the love and go give the love back. I challenge you right now to take the love that you feel right now and to unconditionally love externally. Again, I have a Higher Love community platform. If you're interested in joining that, send me a message. It's completely free. So it's called Higher Love on Facebook. You can find it there. I love you guys. Bye. And the replay, last thing, the replay will go back on YouTube right now if you missed any part of this. Bye, guys.